Hey y'all, you're listening to Diagnosing Sitcoms and Movies, the DSM podcast. We help make mental health more comfortable by using Black movies and shows we know and love and culture to remove stigma. So join our convo with your host, Courtney Copeland, licensed mental health counselor,
and Dr. B, licensed professional counselor.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary! It's our anniversary. What? Anniversary.
Are we gonna sing this every year on our anniversary? I think we did this last year.
Did we? Until someone else comes up with an anniversary song, I think that's it.
Okay, I'm good with this one. I like it.
You know what? We need to write Drake.
No.
Everybody came up with a birthday song, but then nobody come up with an anniversary song.
Can we get somebody other than Drake? Drake?
What? It's your anniversary. Like,
that's how it will go.
Yeah, because it's Drake. All his songs sound like that to me.
What's poppin', y'all? Thanks for joining us on our 3rd year anniversary.
Hey,
we 3 years old.
3 years old.
Not quite old enough to go to school, but too damn old to not be potty trained.
Damn. I'm not. Damn it, I'm not potty trained yet.
So make sure that you are following us on social media because we will be, posting some just extra fun niceties on our Instagram page to celebrate the anniversary. We're super excited about that. But let's get into this episode. Today, we are talking about the 2002 crime drama Paid in Full.
I loved the intro for this movie. Like, it was everything.
Agreed.
Yes.
And to celebrate today's episode, I'm funky fresh, dressed to impress, and ready to party.
Man, listen, like, you fresh. You really do need to incorporate this into your wardrobe for like forever.
I really feel like I was born in the wrong era because I feel like this is a look for me. I feel like this is where I need to be.
You should be here always. It's cute. It's you. Yeah.
Fitting.
So yeah, get everything, like, really make it into, like, you need like several more pairs of the glasses, the frames, everything. Like,
okay.
Yeah.
I think the fake gold chain is holding me back. I think my chain being fake is.
When you grow up, you get a real one. When you grow up, only when you grow up. So yeah, no
That'll
pressure.
be part of my graduation package because I'm already getting fronts from graduation.
What?
That's the plan.
Look, I want to be like you when I grow up, friend. You're too cool. I'm over here looking like Matilda's best friend. It's fine. Wrong movie. Paid in Full.
I'm just really glad that you said it because I've thought it for years.
I know. I think I have a few people who think that about me when I wear glasses, especially with these little 2 braids that I love to do when I don't have nothing else to do to my hair.
It's cute. Hey, we got to get out of our cutesities. Get back into our gangster mode.
Hell yeah.
Crime drama.
Hell yeah. Fuck shit up. Okay. No one's going to take me serious ever.
So that nigga Bad Love beat whole cake.
You took the whole cake and mushed it in his face? Whole cake.
Oh. Rico was crazy. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll get into crazy.
That. We sure will. But I think for this being a 2002 film, like, this was like, the 2000s was it. I'm not gonna lie, because it was popping.
Yo, okay, say what you want about Dame Dash, but the man produces quality entertainment. This movie was everything in high school. This Paper Soldiers, like, what? The man makes films, okay?
He did that. He did have to slap Harvey Weinstein, so the people say.
Things needed to be done. I wish more people would have slapped Harvey Weinstein, quite honestly.
You know what? He had it coming. So
don't he deserve it? If anybody deserves, I hope he backhanded him too. He didn't even dignify him with a front slap. He did a backhand.
Backhand? Yeah. I mean, if you get front and back,
he did it, dang.
But we're gonna put that out there. Start the rumor. Dame Dash definitely double slapped Harvey Weinstein. Bam, bam. Bam, bam.
Yep.
Anyhow, I was 12 years old, though, when this was out.
I was in high school.
I was not allowed to watch this.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So I don't think I watched it until like in my 20s, actually. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. And then having watched it, it really did become one of my favorite Black movies. So
let's say, how did you feel about it then, watching it in your 20s?
Watching it in my 20s, it was like, wow, I want to be a drug dealer. And
wow,
then,
okay, I'm glad you didn't watch it as a child. You're so impressionable. I'm glad that.
I'm so like Ace. I'm so impressionable. Yes, I am. I was that kid who saw the little cocaine vials and weed bags on the floor, like, I wonder what we could make with this. Like, put it down. What are you doing? What are you doing? That was me. So the DARE program actually saves me. I'm sorry, I couldn't say that with a straight face. Anyhow, so this after seeing this movie for the first time, yes, I fell in love with Cam. I don't know who didn't. And if I am the only one, so what? And of course, Mekhi Phifer. I mean, it was just, it gave me the little girly feels that I needed to have, but also enough rough and toughness to be like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm Black. So I loved it.
Okay. Before we get into anything further, I do not want Harlem coming for me. So the diagnosis that we are going to give to these characters are to the characters. Okay. We are not talking about Rich Porter. We are not talking about AZ, and we are not talking about Alpo. We are talking about Ace, Rico, and Mitch, played by actors. I do not want anyone. Harlem, don't come for me. Don't. Because y'all still really think that Cam shot Rich Porter. And that's not what happened.
There's a lot. Yeah.
Rosie, Dr. B, look, I know good and damn well that you don't know shit about what I'm talking about right now. And that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. I do know. Okay.
I do know. Okay. But I didn't know that. Why did people think that Cam shot Rich Porter?
Because he did such a good job.
Wow.
They, in the storylines, they enmesh in people in the street life, and so they really be mad. Like, why did you shoot him?
Damn,
Cam said people walk up to him to this day and be like, why did you shoot him?
Yeah, Dame Dash. I saw an interview. Dame Dash said he got shot, like, because of this role. Like, so I think I didn't understand the whole complexity of it. Is not just like a little movie. It's based on a real story, and it's big. It's real big. Yeah. So,
but we not talking about them real people. We not. We talk about the characters.
Although I do wonder what they're up. Well, not what Ozzy is up to. Like, is he really a business owner? Like, his name is
AZ. His name is AZ. You can, Ozzy. And so there's that, and he has a whole YouTube page you can follow. There's documentaries.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just want to see, like, is he really still running the businesses that he had?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to be like him.
They're legitimate businesses. Again, you know what? I'm not gonna say nothing because we're not talking about the real people.
You cut that all out. Cut it out.
I feel like I can see myself in my concerns. I should have popped my lenses out like Calvin did and itched my eye through the end.
Yo, he was mad ignorant. Calvin was foolish. And then I just realized he's also the father of Franklin in Snowfall. And it's like, damn.
And he needed another role because in everything else I still saw him like, that's Calvin.
Right. When I saw him, I was like, that's definitely the guy from Paid in Full. That's him. And he's still involved in the streets somehow.
At least he was trying to get out.
He was trying to get out.
In Snowfall. But here it was, yo, fuck that. Give it to my man Ace Boogie. You'll have to see. Keep working hard.
Yo, when he hit me with the what's poppin', Kermie?
What? I'm right here. What's poppin', Kermie?
Angie Righty Dish just screaming in the background.
I'm like, why would you get behind the body that's being shot? Like, you should get out of the way. Like, out.
She didn't get out the car until Rico pulled off. That's what I didn't understand.
I didn't understand it.
He's
like,
shocked. Not everyone knows what to do when bullets go off. It's kind of a scary situation. I don't know what I
would
do.
You're right. I'd probably be like, thinking I'm running, but I'm like...
frozen. My fight, flight, or freeze.
Okay, I'm really frozen. I am going to freeze, friends.
I feel myself a little bit, and then I got to bring me back to reality.
Right, I'm gonna be gone. I'm just gonna be out. I think I'm gonna be out, but I'm not. I'm gonna be sitting there, but out of my mind. Definitely out of my mind.
Stay there. I might pass out.
Just right. So you know what?
Don't shoot me.
Girl, let me tell you. There was a lot of fighting in this movie.
Was there? Because it didn't. Not a lot of people got hit. A lot of people got shot. Not a lot of people got hit.
Yeah, there was a lot of fights. Like, even when I looked at the trailer, I was like, damn, like, the trailer just only had a bunch of fights. Like, that's all you saw. The jail fight, you know.
Oh, like, yeah, I didn't even think about that. 10 niggas, man. 10 niggas jumped on him. And then, you know, right. Making Puerto Rican cat put 10 raisins out his ass, giving niggas $1.50 across the face. It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
I know. It was like, they really were trying to make the point that he was a soldier. And, like, they certainly got the point across. Yes, indeed. Because he was always in the midst of that shit, okay? Yeah, Rico, I mean, he had the best quotes, honestly, within the movie.
Niggas get shot every day, B. You be all right.
That's number
tough,
one.
Right?
You tough, right? Number one.
Niggas get shot every day, B. You be all right, nigga. You tough, right?
Like, the fuck? And then it goes from him to what's his name? What is this man's name in this movie?
Ace.
It goes to Ace, and he's over there like
patched up.
All patched up, can barely swallow.
I'm breathing different, man. I'm moving different.
Yes, we see. But you tough, right? Like,
shot every day, B.
Hey.
No, because I'm shooting them.
Right, exactly. Oh my gosh. And then, like, of course, when he saw Kevin, he was like, this Kermit the Frog wannabe. I loved it. It wasn't nice, but I loved it. He just gave me life. He was just so arrogant and ignorant. It was.
Oh, but wait, when he was showing his little porn in the skater rink, in the club, in the bar, you need to see when I put my leg up.
I hit her with the Dougie. I was like, what? Foolish, just foolish. And then when he was arguing, well, they wasn't arguing, but they was talking and eating their food, and he was like, "You saw the soy sauce? You didn't get the soy sauce?" In the middle of him telling his fucking story, and then he's like,
"Can I tell my story? Can I tell my story?
Right? Fuck the soy sauce. Can I tell my story?" Like, okay, you just told us that you smashed the cake in somebody's face. Yes, we heard it.
We looking at you like you crazy. Oh, no ribs, no rice, no champagne. You get nothing.
Nothing.
Fuck you mean you ain't got my money?
You get nothing. I loved it. I loved every bit of Rico until he shot.
Literally that. Literally that.
That's when he came a bitch ass nigga. You know, friend, when I was watching this, I was like, there's so many player hating dickheads.
It got to the point where I was like, I can't diagnose all of these people with PhD.
Okay, I was like, you get a PhD and you get a PhD. Everybody, this is a player hating dickhead movie.
It got to the point where I was like, okay, I'll give this one PhD. I'll give this one, I don't know.
Right. I mean, it's really complicated, friends. It's really complicated. I don't know.
I just wanted to let everybody know I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money.
You fly. Everybody can tell you got money. Even Ray Charles can see it.
Bullshit. I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money. Even Ray Charles can see you got money.
Speaking of player hating dickheads.
The biggest one, Iceman. Talk about. Whew. He's cold, and not in the way that I like to call him ice cold, but baby,
at all.
How could you? Ooh, girl, how could he take the little baby? He was just a kid. Nah, I play too much.
It's okay. You know why?
Why?
When I get home, I'm still gonna be king.
That's true. I guess.
I just wanted to say that, and I didn't see how else I could fit it in.
Like, I guess, yeah. Whatever you say.
Let's get into these diagnoses.
Well, let's do it, shall we?
You want to start off with Ace? Let's go with the top shot. All
right, let's do it. So, in my opinion, I think Ace didn't have a diagnosis.
I would agree, but I did give Ace acute stress disorder after the robbery. After the setup with Calvin and getting shot and attacked, I did give him acute stress disorder. He referenced, I keep seeing the flashes of light. The light is telling me you dead. I'm out, Rico. I'm not doing this no more. I can't handle it. Like, my body is different. I'm different. Just not wanting to do the same things that he was wanting to do before. The experience of his life being threatened, like literally, like death is right there. It's right there. He could reach out and grab it, but he chose not to. Just all of the things. And so I feel that there were we saw the actual experience, some intrusion symptoms, not necessarily negative mood. I think his mood was aligned with with being shot in the head and in the neck. I feel like my mood would be, I'm chilling. And then immediately after, my nephew-in-law gets captured, and then right after that, my best friend is murdered. So I felt like there, but we definitely see some of the avoidance symptoms, the arousal symptoms, and I didn't see any dissociative though. I felt like he was still very he didn't have an altered sense of his reality, but I do think that he had a different sense of self, is what I felt like he more so fit in that area, which is why I still settled with acute stress disorder, being though that the robbery had just happened. I'm not exactly sure of the timeline, but I know it's within 3 months. And so that is the time frame that we would go in between either it being acute distress disorder or more pronounced either adjustment disorder or full-blown PTSD.
Gotcha. Yeah. I completely took out what happened to him when I was thinking about the diagnosis for him. And you're right. Like, I don't know why I didn't even consider him getting shot as a part of his diagnosis, but certainly him going into the game, I felt like he was even killed. He was just a young kid just trying to make money. Like, literally. And I think that's something that a lot of people, not just for this film, but just in general, forget, especially about that time, is that these kids were really young, getting these really large sums of money. And so imagine giving 17, 19, 20-year-old hundreds of thousands of dollars. $30,000 a day. $30,000 a day. Yes. And weapons. What do you do? You can't tell them nothing.
You can't tell me nothing on payday. So could you imagine how it would be if somebody gave me hundreds of thousands of dollars?
Shit.
The thoughts, like, right? You went to the place in your mind.
I did. I definitely went there. Oh, I would be so. I would be a Rico. I would. I'd be crazy.
I'd be a Mitch. Because you know what it's all about.
It's about fucking those skeezers like that right there. It's about driving these fly-ass cars. And it's definitely about never dressing like a nigga like you, man. Okay, man.
It's true. Okay, you're right. Okay, maybe more like Mitch, but with a side of Rico, because I'm going to be like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? And then shoot him. Because
and then just straight shoot him.
Do you know how much money I make? Because I can fucking shoot you. That's how much.
Exactly how much do you need to make annually to be able to just shoot people at will?
I don't know.
Is there a figure?
I don't think there's a figure for human life. I'm just talking shit. Just talking shit.
Literally, cash it.
Cash it. Cash it that I don't have. Whatever. Moving along.
But especially like these people are coming from situations where there are limited resources. They don't have, like even Ace says, like, please don't call me Lucky Mom. Like, it's been a real long time since I found a lottery to food stamps or picked the lottery number. And there's really nothing lucky about me getting up and going to work right now. And then boom, Coke.
Coke. And then boom, Coke. And then now I think I'm kind of lucky. Well, perhaps he is lucky. Based off of how he found this, it was in somebody's coat pocket? You know, so
you find something there, you keep it.
Right. I was like, well, shit, you ain't gotta tell me twice.
And that's what they said too. Okay. They said, how much they go for the street? Damn.
That's them good, okay?
Lulu cracked me up. I'm sorry. Lulu made me laugh.
Right?
What kind of name is Lulu? I don't know. It's just my name.
I don't know. It's my name.
Hey, stop playing games with me. What is your name? Lulu. I think I want to change my name.
Take him to a movie. Your drug dealer friend. Take him to a movie. That's your friend, right? Your friend dressed nice. See?
And then Lulu got popped.
Lulu is actually Isai Morales is like a very well-known actor, and he's been in a million fucking things. And every time I see him, I go, "Oh, Lulu!"
Oh, he is handsome. Handsome.
Lulu, that's Lulu.
Handsome Lulu.
That's just my name. It's a laugh after.
Right.
I'm sorry, y'all and Daniel, if my jewels are clanging amongst each other.
They are.
And it's getting picked up. I feel like I might have to take the chain off.
It's giving though. I love it. I love all of it.
I feel really cute. I feel really cute.
And you should, because you are.
Oh, my aspiration in life is to be able to afford a dope rope. Nothing else in life.
One day.
That's how I know I made it.
You're going to get one. I'll make sure of it.
I hope so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no problem. I got you. Make sure it's real. Moving along.
That's why it's making so much noise.
Hollow. It's a little hollow.
It sounds like the change that ghouls and goblins rattle. Woo.
Cut it out. Do your job.
Okay, so moving right along onto the next diagnosis. What did you diagnose Rico with?
My favorite person. Personality disorder.
I gave him antisocial personality disorder and narcissism. He's an antisocial narcissist. He's both.
Yeah. Wait, let me double check before I say this, but is a narcissism? Oh, that's in the same class. Sheesh. Yep. He's in the same cluster with two of the diagnoses. Yikes. Okay. Well, so what did you have for him?
Es posible. People with disorder are typically unable to it's like a professed need for independence as well. And I felt like he definitely was like, niggas trying to position themselves to do other things. Half of these niggas want to be the man just cuz. Like, he was definitely given kind of wanting to, DC man, DC, DC. All of that. He had just hard time respecting the rights of others, and often violated said rights. Yes. Had strong negative reactions to criticism, exploitation of others, an exaggerated sense of self and importance, consistently seeking attention and praise, little appreciation for the feelings of others, envious, because I felt like this kind of picked up with the situation with Mitch, envious of others and while still feeling like others are envious of you. And so being a hater and feeling like you're being hated on at the same time, as well as persistent fantasies of high achievement and special endowments, belief that you can only be understood by other special people, like these regular niggas. Fuck us the sense of having soldiers if you're not going to use them.
Mm-hmm.
And arrogance or devaluing of others and their accomplishments, and then just, shallow and unstable moods.
Oh, wait, so this was for narcissism?
That one was for narcissism. We could get into the antisocial personality disorder as well.
Right, because I definitely hear the narcissism. And then for antisocial personality, there's failure to conform to social norms with respect to lawful behaviors as indicated by repeatedly performing acts that are grounds for arrest. Yeah, so there's that. He just shot that man.
He actually got arrested.
Yeah, he got arrested. Did he shoot him in the butt or the back of the leg? What? It was pretty close to the butt.
But maybe the man grabbed the back of the leg.
Yeah. Deceitfulness as indicated by repeatedly lying. And I think this is more so when he was like kind of asking Mitch where he got the next batch or kilo. What was
but then even Ace's, I think that's how Ace put 2 and 2 together, was because he knew that Rico was lying. He was like, "Did you see him yesterday? Did you talk to him?" Man, I ain't see him or talk to him all motherfucking day.
Right. Yes. So there's that. Lied about.
They got dropped him off to you. What you mean?
Right. Impulsivity or failure to plan ahead. He clearly didn't plan ahead to get that shit from Mitch. So there's that. Irritability and aggressiveness. I mean, the way he treated Kevin.
What's up, Kermit? His name is Calvin. Stop calling that man Kevin. I tried to let it slide one time, but I couldn't.
Because his real name is Kevin.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry. The actor's name is Kevin Carroll, and his name is Calvin. And I struggle. Friend, God, Calvin. Damn it. Let me see. Reckless disregard for safety of self and others. So he's the type of cat who's gonna
what's up, Kermit?
Right, roll up on people, strip them down in the street.
The whole situation of him and Mitch being introduced to each other in the first place was him jumping into Mitch's fight. Yes, it was. He did that with the manipulation of the narcissism to position himself with somebody who he knew was getting money, but also he jumped into a fight and let Nori tell it, pull 10 razors out of his ass.
Right.
10 razors story. 10.
Yikes. That
you know what? You
painful.
Be cool how you be cool, because I didn't see you. You ain't see me.
True shit. And then, of course, a lack of remorse indicated by indifferent or rationalizing having hurt, mistreated, or stolen from another. So I feel like that was just his MO in general. Even especially, I mean, he didn't steal anything, but he definitely took.
Yes, he did. He stole the bricks.
Well, he stole the bricks, but in the beginning, when they was having their Chinese food, he had no remorse for Mitch. Like, you ain't got my money. Like, no, none of this, none of that. You're good. So yeah, and I feel like he's at least 18, so he definitely meets the criteria for that.
Possibly.
I feel like he was.
I mean, it's confusing because the actors are like damn near 30 and playing these roles, but the characters that they're supposed to be playing are young.
True shit. Yeah, so I mean, I think it's hard to go in between, but if I had to choose between narcissistic personality and antisocial, I feel like just based off of his behaviors alone in this movie, I would go with antisocial.
If I had to choose, I'd just do antisocial, but I don't, because this is a podcast and I gave him both.
Wait, and then he does does he get PhD? Does he get a PhD?
Oh no, because his was more so money related. To me, it's better explained by other diagnosis, where I felt like he was really just trying to position himself to be the top dog. It wasn't necessarily hate as much that resulted in him killing Mitch, as much as it was like, I could just take this and then I don't need you. It's my gunshot.
Oh wow. That's really, it's like, is that a silencer gun?
Yes.
You're using? You shooting through a potato? What?
Kill him.
That sounds like it. Anyhow. So he doesn't get PhD, but what would he get? I mean, sorry, what were you going to say?
I don't know. That's not okay.
So then who would play Hayden Dickhead?
Oh man, so many people. So we can go definitely with Ice.
Oh, Ice for sure. Man.
For sure, but I also gave Ice a substance-related disorder because we definitely see him finishing shooting up right while he's supposed to be babysitting Sonny. Like, you in here getting high in front of Sonny, man. I don't ever want to see you again. Don't walk through those doors. No more, Ice. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill you. But I don't know. So many guns.
so many
guns in this episode. But I did give him an opioid use disorder.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
Not really sure of the specifics. What's the word? Specificity? That one. Yeah, not sure how severe it is, but definitely an opioid use disorder. And I do not think that he would have considered as heavily abducting Sonny, torturing Sonny, and then agreeing to let homeboy kill Sonny if he wasn't getting high. Just my thoughts.
Yes. I feel like under the influence of those of the drugs, definitely he definitely allowed a lot of things to happen, and it definitely changed who he was as a person, I'm sure. So yeah, I have to agree with you there. He is the biggest PhD in this movie. It was sad.
And what was his homeboy that actually killed Sonny? I can't remember his name.
Ooh, girl, I don't even know. Was it Wedge?
I don't think so.
Either
Either way, but the nigga name who was running the store that was working with him, I didn't like him neither. But for him to be doing Ice's dirty work, like I don't even know if that's PhD as much as it just is evil. Like that's evil. It was his idea to kidnap the kid, like because Mitch cut y'all off financially. You think that you should kidnap his little brother, cut off said little brother's finger, send it in the mail, and then once you hear Mitch is dead, kill him. Not even let him go home. Just kill him.
Yeah, that's evil. Yeah, I
don't feel like there's anything diagnosable about that. It's just evil.
Yeah. I did, however, have a question about Mitch because, okay, hear me out here. I'm not trying to count people's pockets. I'm not trying to be in the people's pockets. However, if you say I only have 116 or 120 some thousand in cash on me and they want a $500,000 ransom, my mind just makes me wonder, why are you still at your mama's house? And if y'all could afford a car each week, every 2 weeks, why are you at your mama's house?
Couple things. My mind, that's how fucking young they were.
Okay. All right. I'll take that. Cool. 2,
I'm going to say where I've been at, because that there's low overhead for that then. And this is where I'm moving work, I'm moving product, I'm respected in this neighborhood. Like when Ace is talking about Mitch, he's like, everybody showed Mitch love. Like everybody show him love. He's always, then when the light hits him, he always look good. So if you don't feel like there's any threat to you per se in that neighborhood, that's where you know everybody, that's where you work, that's where you make your money, and you a kid. He didn't say I'm going to get us out of here until him and Ice got into it. Then he was like, I'm going to get us out of here. So then that might have been like, okay, well, now I'm starting to look, where do I want to go? Well, let me set this money aside. Let me make sure I can sustain this, whatever. And then also I have to make sure that money, we don't know if that was for go towards re-up or what necessarily that money is for. As someone that's involved in the street game, you know that you're always supposed to keep your rainy day fund, which will cover your lawyer fees and everyone else's bills for a year while if you get sent away again, because he had just did a bit and was not making money during that time, and so might have had to sell stuff during that time as well, and so he might be still establishing the assets that he had before. All of those things.
Perhaps. I'll give you that. But yeah, I feel like he let it slide one too many times with Ice.
With Ice.
Yeah. I think he gave him too many chances, but I think that's also just a part of who Mitch was.
Yeah, and you would think like that's my uncle. I'll give him grace. Like, okay, I'll beat his ass in the house. That should be enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving him grace. I'm letting him live. I'm letting him walk. He can move through the street and it's not a problem. I'm just not like, you dead to me. Mm-hmm. You would think that would be okay, but not when your uncle's an opioid using, player hating dickhead.
Sucks to suck.
Does it so? Poor Sonny. Uncle I said y'all be up in there throwing your money around looking all fly. So like he looked up to Ice, like he spent time with him, like he cared about him as an uncle. He didn't think that he was a piece of shit the same way that Mitch did. And to have that be the outcome of it, I can't. No. I did give Sonny the Z code of Z65.4, victim of torture, because they cut off his pinky. I'm imagining it's his pinky, but they just said finger. I hope it was just the pinky.
Ouch. Poor thing. Yeah, that was probably the worst part of this movie. But I feel like every drug, like Kingpin story, it starts out where like it's very similar. Like this is like the typical rhythm of like, it was all good, you're getting money, and then the money just makes it, more money, more problems, right? And so all of a sudden, people dying, people getting shot, you're doing this, you're doing that. And yeah, just it's one of those stories that really is, it's the ending before you even watch it.
It's terrible. But like we see, and it's so much money and it's so fast. Like we can see that from even with Ace, from where he's like, here go one bottle. Fuck you need a bottle for? Like he don't know what he's doing. He has no idea that he's like, I can hit you back here. No, across the street. I'm gonna go across the street because Calvin got busted here. So I'm gonna be smart and go across the street.
He tried
me across the street, but then we see him like start to level up, start to become more calculated, start to develop plans, start to have foresight of what the future will look like. Okay, this is what I will do. Even when he finds Lulu's body, okay, I'm gonna hold some diamonds for myself and I'm gonna give the rest of them to them. I'm gonna present them all my cash. How do we move forward? Him putting the money in June's house was in whoever June homegirl was, that was the step towards working towards other things, having people count money in separate places. Like he was learning the things as he went. And that is one thing that did disappoint me about Ace, is because he was so much so learning things as he went. After the first time where Rico shot the dude in the ass because he was like, yo, like I heard this nigga trying to set you up. I'm gonna do this to whatever. I love you, B. I'm gonna do this to whoever we got problems with. Ace should have increased his security measures then. Mm-hmm. If it's people that's that close to you, that's trying to touch you, okay, you need to be moving a little bit different in that moment, not waiting until the setup with Calvin.
That's so true. And that was another hard, part of the movie was to see Calvin do that to him. Like... Oh,
I knew that was coming from the beginning. When Calvin said, I just got enough dough to make business for the projects, nigga.
Yo, said, that was definitely one of my quotes. I was like, I want a biscuit.
when he was walking out of the house, when Miss Billups was mad, when Mama was mad at him for about to go out, and he stopped and looked at Ace and held him and paused before he went out the door.
He played too much. He ain't shit. Gosh, and I felt like, of course he's looking at his sister like, you dummy. Like,
whatever.
Great. Yeah, Lee. She was dumb. Yeah, anyway.
She was. I said, hey baby, how you doing? She's fine, thank you. Right. How many did you beating on? Hey sister, what is going on?
Okay,
she can't answer how she doing. Because he was like, I done told you about talking.
Listen, I feel like he might have been her pimp or something. It might have been a little deeper than that, honey. Cause
Calvin ain't got no juice to pimp. He ain't got no juice. He can't put no lenses in his glasses.
Oh well, you know.
Way I die every single time he reached through the glasses and rubbed his eye.
Okay. Listen.
Is it just that I'm too young and I don't understand? Is that how it's supposed to be worn? Am I a square for putting my lenses in them?
No, I thought it was a style for a little bit to not have the lenses in them.
Oh, okay. So he was doing what he was supposed to do. Then I guess it just makes me laugh.
I think every generation since like has like the frames and like no lenses. I think even now people still do it. Dead ass. Especially because LASIK surgery. Like I think people just really like, you know, being able to wear lenses to match an outfit. You know what I mean? Kind of like you. The outfit.
I should have popped these lenses out beforehand like Calvin did so we wouldn't have this glare in the video.
Or you can just get your prescription lenses.
I didn't even turn my extra ring light on because you can see it too much.
Oh, yeah. We don't need that one. So who else we got left to... Oh, we have to die. I can't talk. What was that?
What's that? Well, let's diagnose Calvin. We so busy talking about Calvin. We said player hate and dickhead disorder as well. Yes, that is a derivative of a personality disorder with a distorted sense of self, of importance and reality. He clearly thought that he was way more than he... Well, it's my block now. I run the block. Nigga, no, you fucking my shit up. And then like Ace is trying to be a good employer and trying to explain to him the X's and O's and the reasons why. Like you could either do this how I'm giving it to you or you can step. You have options, sir. Here are your options. And then Rico just comes in and said, fuck this Kermit the Frog looking ass nigga.
I'll slap the shit out of you. Yes.
Threw his roach at him.
I just loved it. I just wow. So that was actually one of my favorite scenes. Unfortunately, I think
you really. So you would have been the girl in the porno video.
Oh no,
because that's what you have to look forward to, being in love with Rico.
Pretty much. Oh no. Yeah. Well.
You can't tell me, ain't no way in hell he don't beat women. You can't, ain't no way in hell.
No. He's like that.
Smacking
niggas like that? Oh, shit. Yeah, absolutely.
Be safe out here, ladies. Chase after the nigga in the Balenciagas getting your ass beat. Like, don't call me white girl said. Fuck the nigga in the bendable sneaks.
Oh. I won't be that. Not me. I would have been like, oh, hi. I probably would have flirted real nice and been like, you're crazy. Bye. Yep. That's it. That's the
like Mitch. But I would have loved Mitch, but I'm not going back to your mama house and doing it in that twin size bed with your little brother sleep in the same room.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Go to the hotel.
Okay, I'm classy. Take me to Red Roof Inn. Don't do that. They got bed bugs. Stop. Do your job.
That's what he told the doorman. Do your fucking job. Give you a cigar, but do your fucking job.
Right. Oh gosh. All right. Mitch. Who was we? Calvin. Who were we diagnosing? I'm sorry.
Supposed to be hitting that, son. That's all I had for Calvin. I don't know. Player hating dickhead, personality disorder. Just a dickhead. PhD.
He's just a dickhead. Yes. I wholeheartedly agree. Yes. Who else? Who else is a player hating dickhead? I think that's it.
That's it. We got all of them out the way early.
Well, yeah. I mean, do you think the manager from the cleaners, the owner of the cleaners,
that was a cool ass nigga? like literally, in my notes it says Pip. Who ass nigga?
Who ass nigga? Got it. All right. Just making sure.
The way he was answering the phone. Shit, nigga, you tell
me. Okay. I agree.
Okay, how much money you want to lose? Like he was giving a lot of like information to Ace as well and telling him things ahead of time that helped him going forward with the whole he got busted. It's only a matter of time messing with somebody as dumb as him. Like that let Ace know like, oh yeah, this dude is stupid as hell. It's not just he's annoying and I don't like him and I don't like the way he treats my sister. He's dumb. So that he's able to be like and present the coke to Mitch and be like, I don't want to mess with him. He's dumb.
True shit. Well, yeah, I think Pip is cool.
On to Mitch. Money making Mitch.
Mitch could get it.
Mekhi Phifer has just the, not even in, you know, like my creepy, dirty old woman ways, but like just the brightest, like most beautiful smile. Mekhi Phifer has the most beautiful smile. Like I just appreciate, like when he genuinely smiles, you see his whole, he looks so happy. I love it.
I know. Like me and Magic. I love it.
He could light up a room with that smile.
Literally.
Now on my creepy, dirty old woman. Oh, he was fine.
Oh, I love it. Okay, sorry.
Okay. It's out. I'm done.
We did it. We got it out. Even when he was crying, I was like, oh, don't cry, Mitch. Don't cry.
Yo, that monologue. Yo, I'm about to do some real murder shit. Hey.
Okay. Everybody that looked at me funny owes me money. Okay. Everybody getting dead.
Owes me money.
Yeah.
Sending each other's ass bullshit is dead, eh? They're fucking dead.
That's it. I was like, I feel that shit. Let's go get him. Get him, man. Shit. Fucking dead, man.
Oh, I'm so emotional. Talking about heartstrings, Mekhi. Real acting right there. That's real acting.
Real acting. Okay. But the best monologue was when he was on the couch with Ace and he was talking about how much he loves the game. Like that. That was a great monologue.
He said, it's my gift in life, man.
Girl, I was like, where'll I be?
I'll be John Brown.
Like, oh, this makes sense. People don't want to do it because they got to.
Nigga like me, man, I love the game. I love the hustle. Yeah. If I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man.
They loved him. Everybody loved him. So they were still going to have love for him. It's unfortunate that he felt that he had to be loved through what he did.
It's unfortunate. I feel like it's unfortunate that too many of our young Black men don't feel that if they're not doing something that is producing some product, serving some purpose for other people, that they're not deserving of love or that they're not receiving love. And I feel like we as a community need to do better at telling our Black men we love them. We love y'all.
I think it's too, though, hereditary and just, you know, genetics. It's embedded in us to feel that love is transactional, that you have to do something in order to receive love. And, you know, I think for him, it's definitely what he was able to provide to the community. Although it wasn't the best for the community, he was still able to provide something for them.
He was putting money in people's pockets.
Oh, absolutely.
He probably did more for his community than his local council member did.
Oh, shit, son. You ain't lying about that. So, yeah, that's true. I mean, I didn't really diagnose Mitch because I think I have an issue with trying to diagnose him.
Because he's so fine?
Yeah.
I dug into our archive of fake diagnosis that we create here on the Diagnosing Sitcoms podcast, our DSM diagnosis, and diagnosed Mitch with hustleitis.
Yes, indeedy.
It is a behavioral addiction, a non-substance addictive behavior. Mm-hmm. And it is his a behavioral addiction to hustling. He really felt like it was his gift that he had to offer to the world. Mm-hmm. If we compare it to other behavioral addictions, I could try to do that real fast and make some shit up on the fly because, again, this is a made-up diagnosis, so it's not real in the first place. So mm-hmm. I think I would akin it most to that of gambling as a non-substance related disorder, and say the need to hustle with increasing amounts of money in order to achieve the desired excitement. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Restless or irritable when attempting to cut down on hustling.
Because they came in at Ace ready. Who's the plug?
Okay. We need that. Streets dry. We get Nancy. Is often preoccupied with hustling. Often hustles when feeling distressed. Mm-hmm. After losing money hustling, often returns another day to get even.
No, but for real, we really gotta
let that nigga Duff take my money, take your money. Ain't you a man? You know what? Walk that way. Walk that way. And then he had to go do it big. But, okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Jeopardized or lost significant relationships or opportunities because of hustling. Sonny got snatched because of his hustling. Mm-hmm. Relies on others to provide money to relieve desperate financial situations caused by hustling. So when he got out of jail, he said, "You want to look out for me? I need you to put me on with them keys that I'm hearing about."
Mm-hmm. Period. That's it.
Point blank. The car is nice. I like that. That's my speed. Thanks. However,
let me get them bricks. Okay.
Those. And most importantly, the gambling. The hustling behavior is not better explained by a manic episode.
True. It's just what he's been doing since he was a kid.
It's what he's good at. It's his gift in life, man.
Gift in life. That shit was deep. I'm not gonna lie. That one stuck with me. I'm like, damn, it's a gift. But then I also wonder then if it's his gift though. Like truly, if it is that is a gift for someone to be able to sell someone their shirt off their back. Like I mean, like that's definitely a gift. Mm-hmm. But I wonder too, like, if he were still to be alive and my client, I would be interested to understand, like, career aspirations that don't necessarily have to be so involved in the hustle, but can be within the community and engaging like he wants it to be.
I just wish that the world gave, especially America, you hoe-ass United States of America, I'm talking directly to you, give broke people opportunities, and we can make this country wonderful.
Great again.
Fuck Finland and Sweden. Fuck them. We could be a fucking global power again if y'all stop trying to oppress us.
And that message comes from Dr. Cope.
Quick break period. On my earring, Dr. Cope said it. And what? Vote for me.
I would definitely vote for you.
But no, I definitely agree with you. I feel like he has so many, with all of the just soft skills that he has so many employable qualities. And it's just a shame that just such limited resources. He felt like this was his only opportunity to make that kind of money.
He had to die way too young.
Damn shame what they did to Mitch.
Damn shame.
That man fought to the end though. If I get shot, I don't know if my first reaction is going to be to scratch your face.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I'm taking something with me.
Right? I'm gonna get this DNA. Listen.
You don't know what complexion you was at least.
True. Get this DNA. Look, friends, if there's nothing that you don't learn from Paid in Full, you make sure you get that DNA, okay? That's what Law and Order taught me. Get that DNA.
But I think Mitch was also a great friend.
He was.
Because even when Ace was broke, that was still his homie.
Yeah. Yeah.
They was in the car. I got a G for every bump on your face. Get at me, man. Report to me. Always. his heavy accent. But even Dave Dash was like, your man look bad. Give him a house or something.
Right.
But he still was like, come with me. You're not the only one making drop-offs. Come with me. This is my style. 10 years, I'm thinking more like 10 days. Like he always was still trying to include Ace in the things that he was doing and make sure that Ace was around and was okay with Ace dating his sister. And she came, Keisha, this nigga Ace here.
Mm-hmm. That's true. The thing about Ace too, though, I guess it did have somewhat of a happy ending. I don't want to say happy ending because that sounds terrible, but in all the ways. I think with Ace, he was able to at least get out of the game, and that's not the case for a lot of people who are, involved with, dealing drugs, especially back then. So he did get the chance to see the other side because, again, he was that planner. He was that person that planned to be out. But then Mitch, on the other hand, there was no plan. There was no exit plan. It was just, this is life. And so when someone is caught up in that life, I guess ultimately that's the life sentence that they give themselves.
Yeah, the hood of me will not let me accept that. No, it's not true. No.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Being a drug dealer is not a life sentence. It's a career.
Those are employable skills that you're learning that can be applied to other work environments.
Indeed. But if you have no plan. I hate it here.
It's a conspiracy by the man to keep us oppressed again.
Per usual.
They drop off movies like Scarface in the Hood and then just walk away.
Right. Just drop that off plus coke.
Here's the
cocaine.
Drugs, here's the guns, and here's influences. Kill each other.
Be great. Took the cake, put it in your
I'm gonna teach you nothing else, and this fucked up education system will give you no opportunities to do nothing different. There goes some drugs. Sell those.
Right.
We're trying to fight this war over here. We need y'all to fund our illegal operations that we're doing as a government, even though we lock you up for profit for doing illegal. You know what? This is go down a very dark place. They said that things was very different in Harlem when Scarface came out, which would have been December of 1983. New York City does not look that fucking nice in December. Now, damn it, I want movies to start telling the truth about how New York looks in the wintertime. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of y'all putting summertime backgrounds with people just in big coats. It's not the same. We could tell the difference. Mm-mm. If I don't see no breath, then this isn't real, and I don't like it. I want realism in my films now.
That's it. That's all. Put me in the fur in the middle of July. Why?
So shoot all your scenes indoors. Do something.
Right. Put a little snow on the ground. I mean,
that's that.
Because
not clean, fresh white snow. I want the ugly, dirty, slushy stuff with the trash gray in one. It. Make it real. Yeah. All of that to say that I did really appreciate the costumes, the backgrounds, the cars, the extra things that they did try to do to make it feel very 80s. It was appreciated. With it being such a limited budget, I did appreciate the lengths that they did go to make it as authentic as possible, especially the outfits.
Yeah.
And Ace in his 17 different colors that he was wearing at the beginning of the film. Yeah, so many different colors.
Yeah, I guess that was to show the time.
It's about never dressing like a bum ass nigga like Ace.
Period. I mean, honestly though, I probably would have worn his outfit if I were to choose a character. I would choose to dress like Ace.
Keisha liked it.
Keisha had a good head on her shoulders.
She sure did. She said, I'm born, you born. We're gonna live a nice little boring life. But now give me that money so I go shopping.
Okay. Shoot. I know that's right.
By the wonderful, beautiful Regina Hall. Absolutely love her.
She's just so beautiful.
Everything.
Yes.
That's all I got, friend. I absolutely love this movie. I mean, I probably could just throw more quotes, but I really don't have any others besides you watching that ass, man. Count that cash. Other than that, I feel like we can wrap up. You got anything else?
Nah. I think we did a good job talking about everything. Again, I really love the movie.
Did you know Cameron before this film?
Yes, but not like rap. Like I wasn't like into his music or anything like that. But
Oh, okay. Just that. How are we friends? How did we meet?
In psychology class. Was it what class did we meet in?
I have no idea. A long time ago.
Long time. That's all I know.
Long time ago, but only 3 years ago did we start this podcast. Happy anniversary, friend. I'm so happy, so excited to be completing another episode and completing another year doing this awesome podcast, having so much fun with you. I appreciate you. I appreciate Dale, our everything person who does everything else that we don't do for the show. And I appreciate everyone for listening. You guys are awesome. Thanks for sticking with us.
Thank you. We love you.
She drew a heart if you're listening on audio and not viewing on YouTube. But if you would like to support the show and help us get more content out to you all, you can visit our website and follow the Support the Show link to become a Patreon member or donate on our Cash App. Now, we're happy to get the kind of money that jingles, but we rather the kind that folds. We try to make money like Mitch and Ace.
Yes.
We want to be paid in full.
I do. So we can get Courtney a real rope chain.
Help me get a gold chain, guys.
That's it. For just $1 a day.
I too could be dripped in gold. Always be sure to follow us on Instagram at the DSM Podcast or on YouTube, and you can subscribe to our show wherever you get podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and leave us a comment because we are counselors and actually care about what you have to say. To help us celebrate our anniversary, go buy some merch.
Yes.
Support the girls.
Do that.
Give us something. I don't know why I said it like that. But until next time, y'all. Peace.
Okay, bye. You see the pal.